Rivers crisis, if we are to apply an interim measure, okay, I will call on the National Assembly to take over the responsibility of the State Assembly, Afegwa. This is where Tinubu and Wike is going. Kashim Afegwa, who is a governorship aspirant of the APC in Edo State, coming in 2024, is already bringing this suggestion, and that's exactly this is the kind of thing Tinubu would like to listen to. Having determined to take over Rivers State and having determined that APC will take over Rivers State, this is the direction they're going. They will continue to fuel the crisis until the National Assembly or the Presidency takes over that state. They will declare state of emergency, and then they will transfer military to that place, and before you know it, they will just overrun the state. That's exactly what they're looking for. But they have to be very careful with this suggestion, because the crisis that will rock Rivers, they will not be able to contain it. That is the truth. Let's see exactly what Kashim Afegwa is trying to say here. A gubernatorial aspirant of the All Progressive Congress for the Edo State governorship election of 2024, Kashim Afegwa, has claimed that the Rivers State House of Assembly is currently not in existence following the recent crisis. So Kashim Afegwa made this claim in an interview on TVC News while he was reacting to the impending crisis in Rivers State. During the interview, Kashim Afegwa said, if we are to apply an interim measure, I will call on the National Assembly to take over the responsibility of the State Assembly of the Rivers State, okay, pending when the president intervenes. Can you imagine? First of all, it's TVC that they will go and talk, because that is Tinubu's television house. That is where everybody will go and talk, because that is where they can say what they like and nobody will ask them pertinent questions. So they should play the role of making laws for the governance of Rivers State, while the process of mediation, conversation, and dialogue with a view to resolving the issues goes on. The Rivers people need peace for Fubara to work, and Fubara needs peace for him to translate his promises to practice for the people to benefit from it. This is a story. Nobody should accept what Kashim Afegwa is saying, because this is a tactical approach for APC-led government to take over that state. That is it. This is fallacy and should not be accepted. I agree that something can be done at national level to intervene to bring peace to the state, but it is not for National Assembly to take over the responsibilities of the State Assembly, and it is not for the Presidency to declare state of emergency in that state so as to assign a military administrator and thereafter conduct another election and hand over the state to APC. Whatever strategy APC is putting together to take that state, the River State people need to open their eyes. Both Ikwere, Ijo, Kalabare, Ogoni, and all of them should know, the Andonis and the Opobos should know that these people are out to claim River State. And PDP should also shut their eyes to make sure their house is tight, so that the APC will not take over that state. Tinubu is bent on taking over the state. APC is bent on taking over the state. They have been trying it for years and it has not worked. So they shouldn't let it work this time. Let everybody in the state come together and say, no, we will not allow this to happen. They have to be very, very careful. The plan APC has is a very bad plan to take over that state. I must tell you the truth. This is a big plan to take over that state. Okay? People are already reacting to Kashim Afegwa's suggestion, and somebody is calling him idiot. Another person is calling him stupid and useless man. Did the governor complain to you? That is it. Governor did not complain to you that he's having an issue with the State House of Assembly. He's already running his teams with the people he has on ground. So why are you suggesting something else from back end? APC. People have to be very careful with them, I tell you the truth. This man can never bring any good advice. All he thinks is about his APC. That is it. Your suggestion not solicited. They don't already tell us, hey, we don't need your suggestion. Get back to where you're coming from. And that is what I expect from the people of Rivers State. Someone said the evil you guys planted in your region is fast manifesting and bearing the much expected fruit. Okay, what evil is that? The evil you guys planted in your region is fast manifesting and bearing the much expected fruits. Nonsense talk. In fact, nobody should accept whatever Kashim Afegwa is trying to say here. Again, I repeat, it is a gradual tactics for them to take over Rivers State. That is the determination. They have plotted all of this And Nigerians just need to be very, very, very careful. They just need to be very, very careful. Rivers State people need to be very careful. They should not allow APC to take over that state. The same way they tried, the then governor of Cross River State, Ben Ayade, after getting governorship under PDP, went and defected to APC, thinking that when he does that, he will have favor from Buhari's government. What happened? The Fulani herdsmen infested the state, and more terrorism and smashing of farmland started taking place. And thank God for the people of Cross Rivers that during the general election, they came together and say, Ayade, you are no longer part of PDP, and this state can never be owned by APC. And they pushed him out. Even in court, they still pushed him out. And that is the best way to go. So, I know Akpabio tried that in Akwa Ibom, but it still didn't work. They tried that in Bayelsa, it didn't work. They tried that in Rivers, it didn't work. Okay? So, now that Wike is now an estranged PDP son. He has now moved on to APC, still in PDP but working for APC. He's doing everything possible to hand over that state to APC, and that is agreement he must have entered with Tinubu to be able to get that ministerial role. For him to be Minister of FCT, there are two things we are suspecting. One is that ministerial role is to compensate him for working for Tinubu winning in Rivers State. And secondly, he must have signed an agreement to do everything within his power to hand over that state to APC.